Well, that's a whole level of understanding that all of us are going to be doing for the rest of our lives.
That's
because
right.
when you take time to find out who she really is, what does she need? What does she want? What does she value? Most women want to feel safe.
But that's because they lost a security need in the Garden of Eden.
Absolutely.
And they never got it back.
Never got it back.
You know, my answer as a pastor, what does love mean? Love your wives as Christ loved the church.
That's right.
But what does that mean?
Mm-hmm. Well, that's what the Bible's talking about throughout every aspect of it, is finding out how to be able to do that in a way that makes that connection. You know, for me with Linda, it's easy to love her most of the time. As it is easy for her to love me most of the time.
Boy, you're getting kind of grumpy there, right?
The most of the time.
Well, for me, what I see him do when he's loving me is that really right on your target of self-indulgence. He gives himself up in little tiny things all the time. If I'm struggling, he comes underneath me, which means he's giving up what he had planned.
But you went through a great physical issue. And Bill was out there championing your cause.
Yes.
I mean, I'll never forget that as long as I live. And the providence, how God brought you into the neighbor's life and how he was willing to unselfishly. That's not self-indulgence.
Yeah, giving a kidney is definitely giving yourself away, committing, because he could have risks himself.
Right.
Yes, but yes, that's absolutely
He gave
true.
himself for it. Jesus
himself.
gave himself for the church, for the bride.
Yes, and Bill did that in that.
He did.
In that experience that we went through for 6 or 7 years. That's definitely true. But he continues that, even in little things. Even in little things, if he sees that I really want something, he'll give that up so I can have it, or he'll come underneath me and stop. I know that wherever he is, that if I needed him, he'd be there. And so it's in little things, giving up what he wants, even as little as, well, I really wanted this for dinner, but if you want that, you can have it. So it's a constant.
It is a lifestyle.
It is a lifestyle.
It's being others-centered instead of self-centered.
Yes.
And when you're living in alignment with the direction the Lord wants you to give, it becomes easier to surrender.
That's what joy is.
Absolutely.
Jesus first, others second, you last.